Hi there, boys and girls. Today for story time, we're going to take a look at two of our books about shapes. Squares and circles. Squares is written by Jennifer Burke. They're not very long stories. They're pretty short. But they have great pictures. There are square shapes all around us. Some squares are used to play a game. These black and white squares are used to play chess. It's a fun game to learn. Each special piece has a special name and has special ways that it moves. There are many tall buildings in a city. Some buildings have square windows. Try to count how many squares you see. I don't know if you'd have enough time to count all those windows. That's a lot of squares. This train has square windows. Square shapes quickly go by as the train moves. Can you find any other squares? In our class, we noticed down here, at the bottom of the bridge, also has squares just like the windows on the train. See the squares? Some squares are painted on the ground. You can count the squares as you jump. How many squares can you count? This is called hopscotch. You jump with each of the squares. It's a fun game too. Signs tell you where to go. This sign tells you where the subway is. What letter is on this square sign? See it? Kind of hard to see right there in the corner. It's letter M. There are many different shapes in this picture. Some square shapes are made when the sun is out. Do you see the squares that are made by shadows? As the light shines through, it's making squares on the ground. This building has square shapes on it. The square shapes go all around the building. What color are these squares? They're brown or a dark red. This playground has squares that are for climbing. How many squares can you find on the playground? That would be a fun game to play with your friends. Look for squares on our playground. Squares can be on the ground or way up high. Squares can be black and white or another color. Squares in the city are everywhere. The end. Squares. Let's read Circles by Jan Kotke. Circles are very different from squares. Remember, they're round and don't have points. They're smooth all the way around. This place has many shapes. Can you find the circle that looks like the earth? Remember, our planet is round like a ball. It's a sphere, a circle shape. And the globe is a map, a round map of the earth. The gumballs in this machine are circles. Name the colors of the circles that you see. We found lots of them in our class. Lots of different colors of gumballs. Night is coming in this city. Can you find the circles that shine light in the streets? Do you see the circles for the street lights? Look at all the signs. Some are squares, some are rectangles, and some are circles. How many circle signs can you see? You see some circle signs? Look closely. Remember the stoplights? Right here, there's no turning. Here's some letters here that are in circles. Lots of them.
This fence has circles all in a row.
How many circles are there? You want to count them? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another part of one for 9. 9 circles.
Do you see the clocks on the sides of this building?
Are they circles? You see the clocks up on that building?
Here are circles that light up. Which circles tell you to stop?
How many of these circles can you count? Do you remember we talked about the circles? The color red? Those little stoplights? Little circle lights? Green means go. Yellow or orange means you better slow down. Because red means stop. You gotta slow down and stop.
You can take a bike for a ride. Do you see any circles that can spin around and around
On a bicycle? I see several circles. Look closely. Wheels. Back here with the gears and the pedals.
Circles can be big, little, flat, and round. Circles in the city
Are everywhere. The end. Circles and squares.
I hope you enjoyed the stories. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.